So we've beat the Wither. We've also beaten the Ender Dragon. We've taken out a few different raids. So you might be wondering, what is there left to do, especially when there's only 8 days left in this 100 days of hardcore Minecraft in Bedrock Edition. Well, I haven't built anything in this world. I did build the starter base in the world that I started and failed in, but I haven't built anything so far in this world. And no, I'm not going to be building a starter base because that would be really silly. I am going to be building a monument to you guys, to all of those amazing legends that have been watching my videos, especially for those who have been interacting with my videos. You're going to be highlighted just a little bit more. So without further ado, let's get into that and start building. I'm starting the build using deep slate bricks to create a 21 block diameter circle, making sure that this circle is transitioned slowly into the path that I'm building off of, and then using some spruce planks to help create the circle. Later, they will be on the outermost interior part of the circle as well. With finishing the outside of this circle, I'm now going to partition out the 4 quadrants of the circle with some deep slate bricks. And then inside of those deep slate bricks, I'm going to be filling the areas with spruce planks. And then repeating that pattern all the way around the complete circle. I think the spruce planks and the deep slate bricks complement each other pretty well, and they're going to complement the overall build palette of this build, which next involves quartz, because no monument would be good without some beautiful quartz. So using quartz on the outside and then using pillared quartz on the center path on the middle of the floor of the monument. And realizing that this is going to take a lot more quartz than I thought. So I decided to mix things up and remove a little bit in the middle, adding some spruce planks to be a platform for iron that will eventually be the base of a small beacon in the center of the monument. Also knowing that I'll need a couple more iron blocks to finish the base there. While building, I had an idea to use some bone blocks to add some variety and also to limit the amount of quartz that I'm using, where the bone blocks complements the quartz but doesn't take away too much. And at this point I realized that I am out of quartz, so I needed to head to the nether to mine up to about 4 blocks of quartz, which works out to about 16 total stacks of nether quartz. And with the newly mined quartz, I'm ready to finish the overall structure of the monument, getting 4 stacks of quartz blocks, later to be changed into different varieties of quartz. So next, I finished filling out the floor of the monument, finishing the iron in the middle as well, and then adding some additional details using tough and tough bricks on the outside to kind of create a wall. And then playing around with the specific location of where I want the tough bricks and the chiseled tough block. Having to make a couple adjustments before I take this pattern and put it on the entire outside of the monument. And then once I figured out what I like, repeating this pattern on the complete outside of the entire circle. And with the first layer of tuff on the outside of the circle, I decided to start adding some additional tough blocks just to add some more variety and some height and depth. Doing that completely around the entire monument, keeping the same pattern. And then using some polished tough walls to create some archways. And this I had to play with a little bit to get the exact look that I'm looking for. And remember, I'm not the best builder ever. So making an archway with specifically just walls was a little bit of a challenge, so I had to play around with the exact look. The first path looked okay, but not super great. Like so here. I think the look is almost there, but I needed to make some adjustments to make this look just a little bit better. So pillaring back up to make a little bit of adjustments, bringing the archway up a little bit, like so. And that is much better. And then adding more of the walls around the whole circle just to continue to add additional detail so it doesn't look super plain. And with the outer wall of tuff and arches completed, it's time to add the quartz pillars, putting them in sort of a smaller circle on the inside. And that's not the right place, so I need to move it 1 block over. And pillar up here about 12 blocks. And then putting the pillars all around the whole circle completely. Next, I connected the pillars together by placing a stair on top of the initial pillars, connecting the stairs to a block with a upside down stair, then adding a stair on top of the other pillar, and following the same pattern, making sure that I added a block instead of a stair here. And then connecting the 2 stairs at the very top, eventually with a slab, and then placing a block on top of those. And using netherrack as scaffolding was getting too much of a pain, so I went and crafted some actual scaffolding to make it easier to climb up and down this tall monument. Finalizing the first arch with a chiseled quartz block, and then creating that pattern completely around the whole exterior of the little structure on the inside, and then connecting all 4 of them into the middle with some blocks and stairs, a very similar pattern, and then finishing with the slab at the very top. After which, I decided to add some more detail in the center with tuff. So it's not just a bunch of white blocks all mixed together. So using smooth or polished tuff and polished tuff blocks, and then integrating some polished tuff walls and chisel tuff. And creating a slab pattern on the first layer, and connecting the first layer of tuff to the second layer of tuff with polished walls, and then adding stairs and a block around those walls. So it's a smooth transition up into the point of the top of the monument. Like so. To add finishing touches, I decided to add some more greenery, some leaves, and some pink leaves, some of the cherry leaves as well, all around the monument completely, adding some additional detail so the color pops really well against the white and the grays. And as I was putting the final touches to the monument, we rolled into completing all 100 days of this playthrough. 100 days down, and I could end the series right now, but you're gonna get some extra innings as I finish this monument. And on 100 days, I celebrated by placing in my beacon. And with my monument complete, we're gonna take a look at everything about it. So I wanted to make sure this fits in really well with some of the nature themes, so it blends in well. So the path is very much incorporated with nature into the monument. if we go in, we walk through the arch. I'll go through these signs towards the end, but primarily filled it with quartz, using the spruce and leaves to detail. And then I wanted to add some of the key memorable moments from the overall Let's Play. Put my armor and my sword on an armor stand. Added a wither head, ravager head, pillager head, a piglin head, and then out here, a drowned head. For those that have been following this, you'll know that the drowned is what caused my first world failure. But anyway, I think overall, I need to clean up some of these vines potentially. But overall, this turned out really well. This is the first build that I've ever done planned out in creative mode and then brought it into a survival world. So let me know in the comments what you think about this build. But before we close out this last episode of my vanilla survival hardcore series in Bedrock, I want to go through and read some of the comments that I've added to these signs. But before I do that, give me 1 second because I want to turn on some shaders. And this build looks really good with some shaders. I think it adds a lot of just depth and color, makes everything pop even more. And so I added some of my favorite comments to signs, and we'll start here. So Nola H in the comments said, "Yo, nice vid." Funny enough, on the same video, "Yo, nice vid" by Aserius8254. And I'm sorry if I butcher anybody's names. Back here from Puppet Master O2B. "Nice vid, you got a new sub." And thanks for subbing. Up here, from many people, they wanted to know how we play hardcore on Bedrock. And just to let you guys know, right now it's preview, but by the time this video is released, I wouldn't be surprised if the full version of Hardcore Bedrock will be released any day. So all of those people that were wondering how to play hardcore on Bedrock, I love you all. From Chipper Thing, LOL. "Damn, how is there still no comments on an actual good video? IDK why I love hardcore series so much, LOL." From Basically Kai 171, "Help this man get 100K. That one is one of my favorites. And then there's two from the Tuxedo Creeper. And I think this one was on one of my, I think it was my second hardcore video, and I'll let you guys know that I'm still learning. But he commented, "Damn, this good editing." And then I replied, and he said, I told him that I'm just starting to learn. He said, "Damn bro, hope you get famous. Tuxedo Creeper, you're awesome." And Kev Beats 286, and it says, "Fire video man, keep it up." And the last comment I want to highlight from Mooney Man is better. "Bro, this video is cool. I'm so sad I can't watch it all today. Keep posting content like this, and you get a lot of love from your videos. Thanks for telling me how to do hardcore on Bedrock." So guys, I want to get real for a second. So I have been having a ton of fun, but I have a goal to become a successful Minecraft YouTuber. And by that I mean to be monetized and to essentially turn this into a full-time job. Now I'm in a very privileged situation where I was able to step away from my full-time work. But most of the time I'm actually a stay-at-home dad, and I'm spending a lot of time with our now 9.5-month-old son, and I spend part of my time creating Minecraft content because I'm passionate about it. Now, I'm not suggesting that everybody goes out and quit their job and become a YouTuber, because it's a surprisingly large amount of work to really become successful, and I'm not even there yet. I'm just scratching the surface. But I want to let you guys know that all of you that have been watching my videos, especially those who have commented and interacted with such kind things, have made my content creation experience so far so rich and fulfilling. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you. And that's what this monument was for, to show you guys my appreciation in the best way I can of how amazing all of you are for being such kind and wonderful viewers. And so the last thing I want to do is just say thank you. And at the time of recording, I need to update this to the 112 people that have subbed to my YouTube channel. And I hope that you guys will continue to follow me in my journey. But anyway, this has been an amazing series, and I have learned a ton about Minecraft and about YouTube and editing videos, creating content, and just becoming more comfortable speaking into a mic. And I'm still not there yet, but I just want to say with the bottom of my heart, thank you all for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, you are a legend. And let me know in the comments if you have any other ideas for some future series. I've got a couple ideas myself, but if you have any ideas, let me know. And I will catch you in the next video.